You are watching Political Roundtable with UB. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. You are watching Political Roundtable with UB. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. You are watching Political Roundtable with.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Happy weekend. Today is the 25th of October, 2025. And we just want to do a few political trends review on this episode of PRT, Political Roundtable on Uncle Beno's channel. How is everybody doing? All right, you're welcome. So, today we're going to consider a couple of trending news in Africa and in America, of course. So, if you see my screen right now, I got the news from Nigeria. Minister Wike is at it again. Wike sent strong warning to the PDP members, telling them they're gonna have a real fight on their hands if they continue to exclude him from major decision in the PDP. I will give you the details shortly. Also, Omowole Sowore has been rearrested by the Nigerian police. So he was arraigned yesterday in Abuja High Court for the protest. And after he was granted bail, I think he was granted bail with two shorties. He was set to be released, and as soon as he got out of the courthouse, the police rearrested him. Welcome, my sister, Lady G. How you doing today? And also in the news, we have Tinubu fire service chiefs. That is long time coming. I don't know what took him so long before he decided to let them go, but congratulations to Tinubu. He fired the service chiefs as a result of the current rate of insecurity in the country. And also, some people said the reason why Tinubu fired the security chiefs is because of the rumored coup. I gathered that this year independence celebration was cancelled as a result of purported coup. We don't know how true is that, but allegedly that was in the news. And lastly, my own president, President Trump, and his administration have concluded plans to deport Abrego Garcia to Liberia. Now, that is shocking, very shocking if you ask me. You remember one time we covered the story about some deportees who are not Africans that were deported to Ghana, and a couple of them are actually from Nigeria. And when the Ghanaian government decided to give those deportees some very bad treatment, so the Nigerians among them took to the internet and announced that the Ghanaian government were not actually doing what they promised that they were going to do as a result of the deportation agreement they had with the United States. So these and many more are what we're going to consider on this short episode of Political Roundtable with UB. If you're here with me, let's roll it. All right. Let's start with the first news we got on our desk, and that, of course, is the news coming from Channels TV about the rearrest of Omoyele Sowore. If you're ready, I'm ready. Here's the clip.
Judicial matters. There was commotion earlier today at the Kuje Magistrate Court in Abuja following the dramatic arrest of a human rights activist, Omoyele Sowore, shortly after his court appearance. Now, eyewitnesses say police officers forcefully bundled Sowore into a van and whisked him away, claiming they had obtained a remand order, one his lawyer insists was never presented. The situation turned chaotic as officers arrested individuals recording the incident, dispersed petty traders, and even attempted to detain Sowore's lawyer within the court's premises. Rights activists, including Deji Adeyanju and counsel Maxwell Opara, condemned the operation, describing it as a blatant violation of due process and an unwarranted show of force that interrupted the activists' ongoing bail proceedings.
So they even damaged that woman's
table that sells food.
That sells food. You can go and see it.
It's very important. They took a lawyer away whom they claim was filming.
What do you make of the charges being leveled?
Frivolous. There is no basis for any of such charges at all. What we are just witnessing is a situation where the Nigerian police force, led by retired a man who has no business being in the police, is insisting on illegality. There is no way that you can criminalize protest. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, what will be the basis, the legal basis, if you say somebody has contravened a valid order of court? What is your business in arresting the person? Why don't you just go and report to that court that he has so that contempt proceedings can be initiated against the person? Why are you? Because what the police is doing is they are resorting to self-help.
And that's exactly what it displayed
because
yesterday.
The ego of the Inspector General of Police has been bruised, because you know Sowore has been very critical of him. The man is not taking the part. If you see what happened here, it was personal. What happened here was personal.
That there is no rule of law in Nigeria. There is no rule of law in Nigeria. You got him arrested. You subject yourself to court, and the court has now accepted them. And the court will now grant them bail condition, granting their bail, and said, pending when they will meet up with their bail condition, they should be in with a.
Our correspondent Sagir Ibrahim is live at the Magistrate Court and now joins us. Sagir, what's the current situation there right now?
Good afternoon, Chiwete. It's been a waiting game over the course of the last few hours. Of course, since the event happened, when we watched Omoyele Sowore, the Revolution Now activists, whisked away forcefully into a van and taken away by men of the Nigerian police force. We've been waiting, and like his lawyers had mentioned earlier, that the bail conditions, were perfected already, with expectations that the magistrate was going to sign it and then he would finally be free to go home. But sadly, they explained that upon confirmation that it looked like the bail conditions were going to be fulfilled, they came in and then they took Sowore away. Up until this point, it's been confirmed that he is in fact in the Kuje Correctional Facility, but then efforts to secure his release has been futile. At this moment, we've remained here at the Magistrate Court in Kuje, waiting in hopes that the magistrate would return, because from what we understand from the court bailiff, the magistrate has been away and not on seat. He mentioned that the magistrate had called to say that he was on his way to the court, but up until this point, we've not seen or heard anything from the magistrate. So it continues to be a waiting game for us here, maybe till much later, to see whether the magistrate will be here or not. And of course, we know that if the magistrate does not sign the bail, it means most likely Sowore may be spending the weekend in the custody of the Kuje Correctional Facility, pending Monday when they can make another effort to secure bail.
Well, thank you so much, Sagir, for giving us updates on that.
All right. All right, there you heard it. Omoyele Sowore has been rearrested. I know there are some people who probably will ask right now, what is the basis of rearresting him? The court has granted him bail, yeah. But from some of the report I gathered today online, Omoyele at one time accused the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of being a criminal. And also, Omoyele has had this ongoing battle with the Nigerian IG, the Inspector General of Police. And who knows, maybe they just want to pack all the offenses together and try to finally get rid of him. But hopefully, he will come out of this. Now, if you ask my opinion, I would say Nigerians shouldn't really bother about that. Omoyele Sowore and the Nigerian police, as well as the political class, they have been going back and forth all these years. This is not new. Of course, he's used to that. Now, in case there is anybody who's watching right now who want to contribute, this is Political Roundtable. You are free to hop in the studio. I've shared the studio link. You can hop in and drop your 2 cents. Now, moving on from Omoyele Showore's news, we're gonna cover the next item, and that is Wike. Wike is another problem. For those who don't know who is Wike, Wike is the former governor of Rivers State, and now he is the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Wike he has got this issue hanging over his head from the moment he decided to support the ruling APC. Wike is a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and in the last presidential election, while everybody thought Wike was behind the favorite presidential candidate Peter Obi, Wike took a dramatic turn and started supporting the current president, Tinubu. And that was shocking because I think a lot of people don't see that coming. The expectation was that Wike, being a PDP card carrying member, could never ever be a strong supporter of the APC, but it is what it is. Here we are. Wike supported President Tinubu, and I guess as a reward for his loyalty, the president appointed him the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. While all that was ongoing, the PDP, however, had been involved in this battle with Wike, although the question on majority of Nigerians' lips is, okay, what Wike got going on is what is generally described as anti-party activity, and there should be some form of punishment for that. But your guess is as good as mine. We still don't know why the PDP don't have the ball to sanction Wike. So it wasn't a surprise to me when Wike did a 360 degree and he started attending PDP meetings, and at the same time, he's still one of the best close ally of the current president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anyway, the news was published on Punch newspaper, and these are just the basis of the current ongoing battle between Wike and the PDP shifting. So Wike sent strong warning to PDP governors. So here's just the summary of it all. So Yeson Wike has accused PDP governors of excluding him from key party decisions, warning that this could lead to the party's collapse. The FCT minister stated that the exclusion is due to him no longer being a governor, but insisted that his current position and past contributions mean he should not be sidelined. Wike characterized the issues as self inflicted by the party's leadership rather than being caused by the APC. And so, first off, exclusion from decisions. Wike criticized the PDP governors for holding stakeholders meeting without his involvement, despite his role as the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Now, if you're watching, please drop your take in the comment. Do you think Wike, going by all his, can I say, his bromas with the APC members and leadership, do you think the PDP actually did the right thing by excluding him from key decisions regarding the party's activity? So please let me know what you think in the comment. Shout out to my sister Doopsy Thoughts. Doopsy said, I love me some Sowore. His resilience is very admirable. Yeah, of course. Dude has been doing that for years now. It's just that I still don't know exactly what the end game would be for him. But coming back to Wike, the reason for his exclusion, according to what we gathered, was according to him, he noted that the party decision making has been influenced by the fact that he is no longer a governor. If you ask my opinion on that, I don't think that is the reason why they excluded him. They excluded him because he's engaged in anti party activity. Now, please tell me if you are one of those PDP shiftings and you have a key party member who is in bed with the opposition party, the ruling opposition party, and as a political party, I mean the PDP, uh, apparently the PDP is putting on all efforts to reclaim some of the states they lost in the last election, and of course the PDP also want to come back to be a major stakeholder in the political terrain in Nigeria. So, would you, as a PDP member, include Wiki in key decision making? I think they did the right thing. Let me know what you think in the comments. So, what are the consequences of the exclusion? According to Wiki, the consequences as Wiki won that excluding him from decision-making process will lead to the party's downfall. He stated that the party will bury the. He stated that okay. He stated that the party, in quote, will bury itself if it continues on this path. But tell me, guys, tell me, thank you for watching. If you see me right now, please tell me, what is Wike talking about? The party is down already. So I think Wike is fond of using these threats to kind of send some message, cryptic message to the rest of the people who are still strong member of the PDP. The PDP is down. The PDP is struggling right now. The PDP can hardly, I don't even see any signs that the PDP can produce a credible um, candidate for the oncoming 2027 election. And the reason the PDP are currently in the position they are right now is because of weak anti-party activity, allegedly. Okay, so let me know what you think in the chat regarding all these threats coming from Wiki. Now, blame for party's problem. Wike said Wike actually attribute the party's internal crisis to its own leadership, not the ruling or progressive Congress. He argues that the governors are taking wrong decisions and that the problems are self-inflicted. All right. If I have learned a couple of things on this channel, is one of the terms my sister has actually taught me here. Gaslighting. With all due respect to the FCT minister, I think the minister is just gaslighting the remaining PDP members at this point. Sorry. So, Wike's role, he emphasized that his current federal position and past role in the PDP should warrant consultation, even if he is not a governor. I'm down, man. I'm down. Wiki is a comedian. All right, all right. Thank you, Sister Grace. Sister Grace said Wiki shouldn't be allowed in either party. He wants to his cake and have it. Sees himself as unquestionable. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think Wike is taking this too far. All right. That is it about Wiki. Let us move on to another news. Thanks for watching. If you haven't liked, please like. Just tap on your screen to like. If this is the first time you're watching us here, please consider subscription. Just hit the subscription tab, okay? And feel free to be part of the conversation. I'll be right back. All right, all right. Now let us move on to my favorite president. Nobody should come for me, please. I beg you, I beg. Make una no just come for me, oh, Biko, Danu. So let's talk about my favorite president. Of course, you know who's my favorite president is. Is my uncle, Uncle Dona. So President Trump administration have intensified efforts to deport Kilman Abrego Geshia to Liberia, and this is actually published on CBS News. In case if you miss it, just go and check out CBS News. So, according to CBS News report from Washington, the Justice Department said Friday that the Trump administration is seeking to deport Kilma Abrego Geshia to Liberia and said the West African nation has agreed to accept him. Now, before I continue with the news, I have a question to ask you guys. Please tap the like button and don't be a stranger. Drop your take in the comment. I have a question for you guys. What exactly is going on with African nations? So the United States, of course, ever since President Trump got into office, he has made sure he did one thing right, and that is his promise to deport illegal immigrants. All right. Sister Grace said, don't start UV. Sister Rose is coming for you. Sister Rose, no, Donald Trump is my favorite president. So, since President Trump got into office, President Trump have intensified efforts to deport unwanted immigrants. When I say unwanted immigrant, I'm simply talking about undocumented immigrants. I know we had this conversation one time. I think it was one of these events I attended, and some people are criticizing the effort by President Trump to deport illegal immigrants. And the question I asked those who were very strong about it was that, okay, tell me this. If you have a country filled with people who came in illegally, are you going to encourage them to continue to come in, or you're going to do something about it? And to be frank, though President Trump approach me kind of seems to be harsh or something, but I think even when the Democrats are in power, they were also deporting illegal immigrants. The only difference is they did not make so much noise about it. All right. Now, talking about African countries accepting deportees from the United States who are not citizens from those African nations. I just want to ask, what is wrong with our leaders in Africa? Make it make sense. People who were not born in Africa, they have never lived in Africa. The crimes they committed, those crimes were not committed in Africa. And the United States decided they're going to deport these folks. Why not deport them back to their own country? So if you monitor the news in America, the thing was the Trump administration was going to deport some of these folks to their own country of origin, but the country of origin are not taking them back. So the United States now started looking for alternatives. Where are we going to send these folks to? Let's just get rid of them. And next thing, they turned to African nations and they started making deals with some of these African nations. Of course, those deals comes with some conditions. And Ghana, as well as a couple other, I think Ghana, Rwanda, and a couple of them agreed that they should deport these guys to their country. I don't get it. Welcome, Vivian V. How you doing, my sister? Balogun and Tosin, I see you guys. You're all welcome. So now, Abrego Gracia is he has been a subject of controversy for a while now in the United States. According to the report, this guy, I think he has residential status that permits him to stay in the United States, but somehow the Trump administration said no, that he had committed some crime and he's not supposed to be in the United States. I really don't want to go down that route because this guy was deported one time to, I think, Venezuela. And at the time, one of United States senator actually went all the way to Venezuela when the people are requesting that he should be brought back to the United States. And now he's back and the government still wants to deport him. But surprisingly, now they want to deport him to Liberia. Liberia, of all places. How do you deport a Venezuelan to Liberia? And yet, the Liberian government agreed. So I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. As Africans, what are we doing? What is wrong with us? So that is the news right now. Shout out to Legend Cannibal. How you doing, sir? Joseph Goebbels was Adolf Hitler's minister of propaganda for the Nazi regime, now replaced by Miller. Well, I don't know what that is all about, sir, but if you can enlighten us about what you're talking about, maybe we can make that make sense. All right. Vivian say, imagine that, shake my head. I don't understand it, honestly, Vivian. I don't get it. So, deporting Abrego to Liberia, make it make sense, please. We have to do better. So the news continue. Let me quickly read more. So the news continue that in a filing with a federal judge in Maryland, Justice Department lawyers said that immigration officials expect to formally notify Abrego Gracia later Friday that Liberia has been designated as the new country of removal. They said the Trump administration expects to be able to deport Abrego Gracia as soon as October 31st. The administration has received diplomatic assurances regarding the treatment of third country individuals removed to Liberia from the United States and are making the final necessary arrangement for Abrego Gracia's removal, they wrote. In the court filing, the Justice Department said that Abrego Gracias had identified more than 20 countries that he fears would persecute or torture him if he were removed there. And Liberia is not on the list. Liberia is a thriving democracy and one of the United States' closest partners on African continent, they wrote. Hmm. Simon Sandoval Mushbag Abrego Gracias Anthony said the administration has chosen yet another path that feels designed to inflict maximum hardship. According to him, their actions are punitive, cruel, and unconstitutional. Shadova said, unless Liberia guarantees that it will not redeport Mr. Abregogesia to El Salvador, yeah, he was not deported to Venezuela earlier, it was El Salvador. So he continued that unless they guarantee that Abrego Garcia will not be redeported to El Salvador, then sending him to Liberia is no less unlawful than sending him directly to El Salvador a second time. The Trump administration plan to remove Abrego Garcia to Liberia comes as the Maryland judge Paula Axinis is weighing whether to release the Salvadorian man from immigration custody while a challenge to the Department of Homeland Security's ongoing effort to deport him for a second time moves forward. Anyway, uh, the main news is right there on the internet. You can go look it up. Let me just play this quick video. Hopefully, this video can shed more light on what's really going on. All right. Give me a minute. Let me share the video so we can all see it. Here we go. Okay, I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not. Let me reshare. I don't know why it's not coming up. Okay, there you go, Trump. Sorry, sometimes this restream got a mind of its own. Well, unfortunately, it's not coming. I don't want to download it. So you can, I'm going to share the link to that video. You can click on it and go to watch it later. But right now, the news we have is that American is gonna deport Abrego Garcia to Liberia. All right. MAGA power. Thank you. Hello, Detroit. Hey, Detroit in the building. How you doing, guys? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Let me see a couple of comments here. Okay. So Zonshed said, one day Africa will get the respect it deserves, and those days are not far away. I hope so, my brother. I pray so. Shout out to you, Fresh on. Fresh said, because they got rid of Gaddafi, Liberia has a puppet president. Oh, really? um, I honestly don't understand the politics of sending these folks to Africa. And to be candid, myself, I don't understand African politics and the wisdom behind accepting all these deportees who are not originally from African descent. But one day, I just hope one day Africa will get it right. All right. Okay. Let's now move on to the last news I have here. And this is about President Tinubu reshuffling his cabinet. This time, he reshuffled his cabinet not with politicians, but rather he reshuffled them by replacing the service chiefs. All right. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Tap on your screen to like the video. Okay, let me quickly open this up and walk you through what's going on with President Tinubu and his cabinet. Man, this is another drama loading. All right. For those who don't know President Tinubu is the current president of Nigeria, and man has been under fire for several months now, ever since he got into office. President Tinubu actually started his political struggle when he announced on the very first day he was sworn in as the president. He announced that subsidy is gone. Now, for those who are non-Nigerians, many of us Nigerians we clamor for the subsidy removal program, but what we, however, do not envisage was whoever is going to remove the subsidy, we actually not put in place some cautionary measure to ensure that the Nigerian masses don't suffer. So, for the economic hardship and many other things, the president have been dragged on this internet space. However, the most shocking of all the dragging is that we have massive insecurity problem in Nigeria right now. Don't get me wrong, Nigeria is still a safe place, but we have insecurity challenges. So, President Tinubu has been in power since I think May last year, right? May 2023, 2024, and now 2025. He's been in power now for 2 years plus, and we have not seen significant effort in curbing the insecurity situation in Nigeria. So when this news broke that Tinubu fired the service chiefs, honestly, for me, this is a welcome development. He did the right thing. I don't even understand why he took him this long to fire the savage chiefs. So let me give you guys the news real quick, and then we can just do a short reaction to that. So the news was published on the Punch newspaper. They actually published it today, October 25th, 2025. And here is what they've got to say. Whew, Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu. All right. So the presidency has given further insight into the reason for the sacking and replacement of service chiefs in the country. While denying that the military shakeup was connected to a rumored coup plot, the presidency said it was a move to inject new direction into the armed forces. Now, for those who are following the development in Nigeria, uh, this month is October, and it has been a culture or a practice in Nigeria to celebrate independence on the first of every 10th month of the year, and that is October 1st. Surprisingly, this year we had no celebration. It was cancelled. The military parade and every other thing that usually accompany celebrating Nigeria independence were all suspended this year. We found out later, according to the same Sahara reporters that is owned by Sowore, there are some rumors that the military were planning a coup against the president. So when this news broke that the president fired the service chiefs, some people are claiming that he did this because of the rumored coup. But now his administration is explaining the reason they remove all the service chiefs, and they claim that the reason for removing them is just because the administration want to give the armed forces a new sense of direction. Hmm. I will leave that to Nigerians to decide if they accept the explanation or not. Thank you, Sister Grace. Sister Grace say, "UB, if we were, if we have safety issues, how is Niger a safe place?" He removed them to protect himself. Hmm. I think this is a very valid explanation, Sister Grace. As per the first one, that if we have safety issue, then Nigeria, how is Nigeria safe? Um, to be candid, I think all over the world, all major countries have security issues. The only thing is, some countries have kind of put measures in place to curb all those insecurity challenges they may have going. So it doesn't mean that maybe they are not having insecurity in their countries. It's just that the number is probably significantly uh, small compared to what we have going on in some African countries. So, um, yeah, in Nigeria, we have insecurity issues, but still, some people will still claim that nothing is happening. We are safe. We got dirty December oncoming now. People still gonna flood the country, and I promise you, they're still gonna be. They will be safe somehow. But then I just have a issue with the lame excuse they are giving. All they have to say is these savage chiefs got to go because it was their responsibility to ensure that Nigerians are safe, and they failed in their duties. But saying we want to give the armed forces a new sense of direction, I think that's just a flimsy excuse. And again, like Sister Grace said, the removal of the savage chiefs maybe allegedly related to the rumor coup, because when I saw that news from Sahara reporters that there is a kind of coup against the president, I I ignored it at first, but realizing that for over how many years now, this is actually like the first or second time they were canceling the Independence Day parade. This kind of made me want to agree that, well, maybe the replacements of the Savage Chiefs may have something to do with that. All right. So, anyway, let me know what you think in the comment. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't liked the show, please like it. Don't be a stranger. Subscribe to the channel. And that is all I have on political trend this morning. But on social trend, I saw this video that I just want to like share with you guys and quickly get your thoughts about it. So give me just like 30 seconds to bring that video to you. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for hanging in there. Oh, Sister Grace said, Dirty December does not make it safe. Oh, maybe personal. Well, I'm thinking Dirty December. The reason I'm saying it is safe for Dirty December is because when people visit Nigeria for Dirty December, they mostly stayed in Lagos or Abuja or maybe Port Harcourt and some other cities that are actually safe in Nigeria. So that's why I'm saying that People gonna be safe for 30 December. But at the same time, you still have to be vigilant. You got to be security aware. You got to scan your environment. For those who will be traveling for December, my advice to you will be do not tell people about your movement. Remember, in Nigeria right now, we have this epidemic of kidnappers, abducting people left, right, and center. And if you dig further, you're gonna find out that most of the victims of these kidnappers, they are actually betrayed by people they trusted with their traveling itinerary or their location and stuff like that. Sometimes friends or family members are the one who actually get the kidnappers to come after their loved ones. So please be careful. If you are in Nigeria, keep a low profile. Don't tell people about your whereabouts. Keep your circle very, very small. So that's what I can advise as far as that is concerned. Now, let me show you the trending video of our baby girl, Regina Daniels, aka Ned Nwoko's wife. I actually saw this video at the backstage. I think Abby shared it, and I don't laugh, tire. Uh, I call this video the Pepper Them video. Here it is.
I don't know, it's a tattoo we all have.
An initiation.
It's an initiation.
It's a mark of connection.
It's a mark of connection.
Lifestyle. Gold digger.
Diggy diggy go.
Where's my brother man? Network. Hey baby. What's good baby? Oh, you look gorgeous, daddy. Film the gold. Film
Right.
Film.
That's why I say remember to dig golds and not working.
Oh shit. Look at this one. Look at this one. Hey baby.
Hey brother.
You dripping in gold.
Ooh, I look so cute. Mora, hi. Mora, hi. Mora, hi. Oh, I thought that was us. I don't know.
All right. I believe you've seen the video. That is the video of Regina Daniel. Now, this is actually the first time people are getting to see Regina Daniels after the drama she got involved with, showing Nigerians that she, she insinuated that she is being abused by her husband, Ned Nwoko, allegedly. And a lot of people have come for her. Why some people are making fun of her? Some people are like, no, 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 leave her alone, leave her alone. She's just a girl. Let's have pity on her and all of that. And I remember during one of our live show, I said, hey, look, for me as a consequentialist, I sometimes don't have empathy for people who walk themselves into fire. Okay. Uh, okay. So Tosin is saying she reposted someone else's video of her on her story, though probably it's not recent. Anyway, even if it is not recent, if she reposted or reshared this video, that is her trolling Nigerians. And I don't blame her. So if Nigerians troll her for getting married to somebody as old or somebody who is old enough to be her grandfather, and she get herself together, and now she's strolling Nigerians back. Honestly, for me, there is nothing wrong with that. It's the internet game. You post something on the internet, you are expecting people to react to it. I've said this over and over again. When you share anything on the internet, you are expecting people to engage with it, to react to whatever you shared. And you should expect both positive and negative comments. You feel me? So I I just don't belong to that WhatsApp group where people will say, this thing that happened, yeah, well, let's pity her. Mm-mm, mm-mm, uh-uh. So if she reshared this video, that is she telling Nigerians that, well, no matter what you said, I am still balling. I still prefer to cry in Lamborghini and jets. Anyway, I wish her good luck. This is not to say that DV should be promoted or accepted in any form, no, but rather, if we really want to fight against this evil of DV, we should at least advise people not to put themselves in harm's way. I know, my rhetorics can be harsh, it could be tough, it could come off sometimes as, Uncle Ben now, no be so now. But listen, when you marry people who have the tendency to subject you to inhuman treatment, me for one, I'm already expecting you to come back and cry that somebody is divvying you. Yes. When you got married to somebody who is old enough to be your grandfather and is a polygamist, that is you walking into an unsafe environment. We're going to continue to say it. Who want to listen should listen. Polygamy is part of Africa. It's been there forever. And if you ask people who were raised in a polygamous home, they will continue to tell you that it is not a good thing. It is not a brilliant experience. It's not something anybody should embrace. So if you think because of money, because you really want to dig gold, and you get married into a polygamous home, some of us already knew that sooner or later you're going to come back crying. So when you come back crying, what are you expecting? That, oh, we should now be feeling sad for you? No. It's called cause and effect. You do this, you get that. It's simple. So whatever Regina Daniel is going through, I'm sorry to say she signed up for it. Yeah, she signed up for it. However, the husband being a senator, okay, now we can have another conversation about that. As a senator, the husband should know better. And as a man who decided to marry a girl young enough to be his granddaughter, that's his own choice. He may come out to defend himself or whatever, but please, let's not make this situation about the trollers. Let's not make it look like, oh, the trollers are wicked. No, no. This is the internet. When she got married to her billionaire husband, ex-billionaire husband, according to what they say, I don't see his pocket. I'm not his accountant. But when she got married to her billionaire husband, she was flaunting it, showing you the Ferraris, the cars, the gold, the everything, just like you're seeing in this video now. So now she's showing you the other side of all that looks glamorous. How do they say that thing in Nigerian parlance? Not everything shining is good, or how do they say that is? We see this all the time, especially with these modern day girls. Everybody want to be married to an Odogun, and what comes with marrying Odogun? Flashy lifestyle, luxury lifestyle, fancy cars, beautiful home, vacations, and all of that. That's what comes with marrying an Odogun. But at the same time, there are also some pains that comes with marrying an Odogun. So if you got married to a successful man, a billionaire, and you are on this internet space peppering everybody, showing people that, hey, my life is better than yours, I got everything in the world, and people are sharing you up. Yeah, go for it, girl. Oh, we like that. That looks so good. Great. When the pains begin to show up, when you begin to have dark eyes, when you begin to cry in the same Lamborghini and everything, as far as you share it on the internet, please, the people who shared you up, when you are showing all those flashing stuff, they also have the freedom to drag your butt. It's as simple as ABC. Where me I have problem is when people now look at the people who are now dragging you, and they now say, oh, they shouldn't drag her, they shouldn't drag her. No, me, I could get problem with you at that point. Because when she was flashing all those things, peppering girls her age, like somebody said, I think, is it Abby? Abby has this wisdom. I think Abby said that, look, this guy is actually a role model to some girls. And I 100% agree with Abby. She's a role model to so many girls. Do you know how many girls have beginning dating men old enough to be their father just because they saw the lifestyle this girl is flaunting on social media? So now that the whole thing backfires and she shared it, people post about it. Let people also drag as much as they want to drag her so that other girls too can learn. Other girls can see that, oh, wait, oh, hey, so if I marry an older man and the man started abusing me, people will drag me too. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Remember, I'm Yubi, Uncle Ben. I've said this over and over again. An uncle is not the type of person who want to tell you exactly what you want to hear. That is why we Africans, we are different. As Africans, we were raised with tough love. We were raised with strict parents, disciplinarians, parents that will celebrate your achievement and at the same time criticize your efforts. But so please, on this internet space, no, no. When people share whatever they want to share, let them receive the backlash they want to receive. My advice has always been, please, whatever you don't want people to drop negative comments on, don't post it. Biko, don't. Don't. Especially in this world of filter. Too many filter on the internet now. Too many apps, shape changing apps, and all of that. So please, when you share it, expect people to drag you. Well, that is the latest from Regina Daniel. I pray for her. Whatever she's going through, I pray that God healed her. In this marriage, she found herself. I pray that God will also send her a helper. I pray there will be peace in our home and all of that. But please, we, the internet citizens, netizen as they called us, please, we are not supposed to be fighting each other. The moment people share stuff on the internet, other people have the freedom to react to it the way they want. That is why it's called social media. Let me put it in African parlance. It is called social media for a reason. All right. That is it about Regina Daniels. This comment is coming from Barry. Barry, how are you doing? Let me see what this comment says. So Barry said they don't give una work, una una go analyze tire. My brother, what we go do now? Now to cash cruise now we just did. Auntie Grace say not all that glitter is good. Thank you, Jerry. Auntie Grace, that was the African adage I was looking for. Not all that glitters are good. Okay, there is a reason all these senior aunties decided to be decided to share their experiences and the lessons they've learned in life. They decide to share it with you younger folks. Okay, you know, when you see some of these aunties now and you see them move differently, as a young girl or young boy, if you think that, oh, they don't know anything, they don't know how to do it, let me show them. Listen, the aunties, the brothers, the uncles, the papas, the mamas, they were once young. They've lived life. You see, you guys are even getting it better. Many of you are now living your life in this age of internet, social media, and all that. You can easily find videos, millions, thousands of videos, dishing out advice on how you can have a better life. When some of us were growing up, there is nothing, we don't even have access to information like this. So please just learn from it. If you are lucky to find your own odogun, your own rich guy, please share a little. Don't overshare. If you know what I mean, don't overshare. There are some trends that I found online right now is as soon as some of these girls found a successful man, a billionaire or a very, very rich man, from the day they enter that man's life, they begin to post everything on social media just to pepper them, pepper them, pepper them. And whereas there are many other sisters who are actually balling way more than you, but they keep it on the low. Because, in case you don't know, when you share beautiful pictures, videos, or image of yourself enjoying, you see, out of the 1,000, 4,000, 50,000 comments that you receive that are positive, only about 90% of them, I mean, about 90% of them, they actually don't mean what they type. Or maybe I should say it again. You see, when you feel the urge to share everything on social media, oh, look at my boo. We're in a private jet. See my boo. We're riding Lamborghini. Hey, we're in Dubai. Yeah. People gonna come under your post. They're gonna say, oh, I like this. Oh, good when she's having fun. Oh, good luck. Guess what? About 90% of those people, they are actually not telling you how they feel. Some of them want to see you cry. So that is why you have to keep it on the low. Stop peppering anybody. Just thank God that you have a better life. Just thank God that the things that millions of people cannot have, you are privileged to have it. Lady G, why are you laughing? Una don't start to. All right. In case if anybody want to say one or two things about the social trending I'm saying right now, that is the link. But let me just share. I think I have just two more videos and I will call it a day. The next video, let me see. Now, the one I want to share with you right now, please don't come for me. Okay? Who? I have to admit that this next trending video is actually trolling. I say finish, even me, I no fit believe say I talk am. The next video you're about to see is a trolling video. This beautiful Ghanaian queen, she shared a message, and that message is for girls. I watched it the first time. I almost believed it until I watched the second time, and I'm like, golly, this guy, why are you like this?
Listen, men are trash.
I'm gonna play the video. Pardon me, it's fun anyway, but tell me if you get the message in the chat. All right, just tell me, say, okay, Uncle Ben, I got the message. I get what she's saying. Uh, laughter, laughter. Okay, let me take this comment from my sister Vivian. Vivian said the postings online in-laws analyze, and some people think we have no say and should shut up. Could possible. I swear, Vivian, I'm with you 100%. You post anything online, we go analyze them, we go judge them, we go evaluate them. Because you want us to evaluate, you want us to analyze. That is why you post it. Happy? Okay, imagine the day I will share my six-pack with you guys, the day I will just vex, I will pull my shirt and show you my sexy six-pack. Look, the six-pack is six-packing right here. So the day I will take a picture now and I post it online and say, hey guys, check this out. This is Uncle Benno. Have you seen this? Check me out, man. I want you to analyze. I want you to rate my six-pack. Oh, Vivian, don't start. Una made me laugh yesterday. You know the show we had yesterday? I laughed so hard that as soon as I left this studio, I just eat light dinner and go crash straight off. I've been awake since 5 a.m. today because I went to bed early yesterday. You people punished me with that show we had yesterday. The laughter was too much. So, Vivian, please don't start with me today, okay? All right, I'm going to play this video. Tell me if you understand the trolling, the shading, the message in this video. Please, just tell me.
Listen, men are trash. I know it's 2025, but I'm telling you, men are still trash. Especially the Ghanaian men. Oh, leave them alone. No go. Live your best life, sis. Go, girl. Do you have fun? Stay away from these men. You don't need them. Think about yourself. Build yourself only. You don't need no man. Don't let anybody tell you that you're gonna ever need a man in this world. What? You're good on your own. Like literally. Hold my hand. I got you. Okay? Don't let these people waste your time. Enjoy yourself. Listen, men are trash. I know it's 2025, but I'm telling you, men are still trash. Especially the Ghanaian men. Oh, leave them alone. No go. Live your best life, sis. Go, girl. Do you have fun? Stay away from these men. You don't need them. Think about yourself. Build yourself only. You don't need no man. Don't let anybody tell you that you're gonna ever need a man in this world. What? You're good on your own. Like literally. Hold my hand. I got you. Okay? Don't let these people waste your time. Enjoy yourself.
Oh God. This girl, she's a case study. All right. All right. Vivian said, don't put your life online and ask people to respect your privacy. Ah, Vivian, how do you want your Don Pedro? Even though the Refam sister say, make I know they give people Don Pedro again, but I will give you Don Pedro. How do you want your Don Pedro? I love this comment. Don't put your life online and ask people to respect your privacy. You have no privacy. No privacy. Don't fool yourself. All right. Okay, let's come back to this video. Please, here is the examination for everybody. What do you think this girl is talking about? Do you get the message in this video? Please drop it in the chat. If you got the message, drop it in the chat, people. So she said, men are trash. You don't need a man. Girl, live your life. Do you, girl? Woo! You don't need this man, especially Ghanaian men. She's supposed to add Niger men join that narrative. No, she should have added African men generally. So drop it, drop it. Do you get the message in her video? Let's go. So Sister Grace, I see you. Tosin said sarcasm, and Tosin said she's living the irony of her words, and Sister Grace said telling people to wise up, and Sister Grace also said you have been promising that. Oh, my my Don Pedro, Sister. I will shock real family. I will surprise everybody one day. As soon as I figure how to send things to you from your local Amazon, forget it. You will receive your Don Pedro. So that is it. This lady said, you don't need mano. And then she's showing some reels. Those reels are actually opposite of the message she's preaching. In other words, she's telling girls, do not be fooled by internet messages. Be wise. Don't let people who are living different life come and share stupid advice with you. Okay? Some of the people you see on the internet, especially TikTok and Instagram, advising girls, advising boys, many of them are actually not living the life they're advising you. They live a very, very strict opposite of that life. Who remembers this common African story? There's plenty of them. Stories of women who respect their husband a lot, that is as if they are almost worshiping their husband at home, but they will advise their fellow women to disrespect their own husband. They'll be like, that nonsense your husband is doing, my husband cannot dare try it with me. Oh, when I'm home, when I'm tired, I don't cook for my husband enter the kitchen and cook. Oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do that. Women, they brag a lot when they are in their circle. Go to their home and see for yourself. Some of them, the moment their husband come back from work like this, they shake. They can't even talk. I am not saying that. I'm not saying that to tell you not to be yourself. I'm not saying you should stoop so low. I'm not saying you should tolerate rubbish from any man. All I'm saying is that there are some dangers involved in all these internet videos. You got to choose. If I have to advise young girls about who to listen to on the internet, I would say listen to those internet coaches who you actually have an insight into how they live their private life. If, in fact, beware of internet coaches who don't get vulnerable, both male and female. When you see internet, I'm a coach, I'm an advisor, I will fix your marriage, I will fix your home, I will bring love to you. In fact, there are a lot of good ones among them that are original, their intentions are good, and they are actually teaching what they practice. But you see, many of those same people, what they are practicing is different from what they are teaching online. No. Thank you, Sister Grace. Sister Grace say they tell you one and do two. Exactly. Thank you, man. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Only follow and listen to those coaches that you can actually see their life, or there are people who have actually seen their life the way they live. All right. It's like following a pastor. A pastor who goes to the hospital, a pastor who have his doctor on speed dial, his shrink, you know what they call shrink, therapist, he got them on speed dial. Anytime your pastor is sick, boom, boom, hey, doctor, I think I feel two headache. I feel it twice. Pam, pam. What's going on, doctor? And that same pastor come to church and tells you, when you're sick, grab this water, take this handkerchief, cover your head, do this. You will be healed. Don't listen to no doctor. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's the same thing when it comes to this relationship advice and all of that. That's what this girl is trying to say. Shout out to Vivian. Vivian say she's trolling sisterhood. Who says you don't need a man when in reality they are enjoying a happy relationship with their partners. Excellent. That's just the summary. Okay. Women, you guys have to be careful of each other at times. I'm so sorry. Men don't talk too much anyway. The men that talk too much, they are usually few that will come up and be if you go to the internet now, except for those toxic, stupid men who have no clue what they are saying, they are the one who will be yelling every day, telling other men, do not marry, do not marry. Hey, yeah. But other than once you move past those, what do they call them now? I think they call them red pills or something. Once you move past those mad people, you can hardly see men that will tell other men, don't marry, don't marry, don't marry. Rather, you will see men that will tell other men that, hey, listen, marriage is good, marriage is fantastic, but you got to learn how to live with your woman. You got to treat your woman right. You got to do this, you got to do that. On the other hand, many of these sisters on the internet space that are shouting, don't marry, don't marry, don't marry. Oh, you don't need a man, you can do it, go, girl. You are independent, girl. You got, yeah, yeah. You see, it's so sweet because really being independent, oh man, is sweet. You wake up, nobody is monitoring your life. You do your thing your way, when and how you want it. It's great to be single, all right? But as a woman, you have what they call biological clock. As soon as you hit age 22, that clock is ticking. And as soon as you hit age 35, that clock is no longer in your favor. I know say they no like me with the talking, but we go still talk am. As soon as you hit 35, that clock is no longer in your favor. That your biological clock will be running wide. So please don't listen to people who say you don't need a man. Rather, listen to people who say, yes, you need a man, but you got to take your time to make sure you find the specific man meant for you. Because is sweet. Marriage is sweet. Being double is great. And I'm not excusing those stupid brothers out there who really don't know how to appreciate a woman. No. And I pray by the power of Almighty God that will not be your portion in Jesus' name. Okay? It will be your portion. There are too many men out there now who were not well raised. Like, they are successful, they have the money, they look good, great body, great shape, but nobody actually taught them how to treat a woman right. So you got to be careful, okay? And as I'm leaving this particular one now, let me reiterate what I've said a couple of times on our show here. If you are a beautiful sister, a very beautiful sister, and you are educated and you have a fantastic job, my sister, men will prey on you. Men will be, they will be, in fact, they will be convincing you, they will even confuse you because you are a shining diamond. See, you're beautiful, you're classy, educated, you got your own money, you got your thing going. Oh, these brothers will come, they will convince you. Yeah, they will be in your DM all day long, telling you sweet, sweet things. So please, this is where you need God. This is when you need prayer. This is when you need power of discernment, you know? And sometimes it's like looking for a pin in a hashtag when these crazy men start coming for you. But God will help you, okay? God will help you. That's it from there. I got this comment from, let's see. This is coming from Hannah. Hey Hannah, what's up? How you doing? Hannah said, being with a person that is kind and honest is a blessing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do tell younger girls, the moment you start dating a guy, you need to begin to watch out for how honest he is. Watch out if he's lying to you. You know, a dishonest person really, they hardly tell truth. So once you start dating them and you're beginning to discover that their words and their action doesn't match, see, you don't need a soothsayer. You don't want that kind of person. You need somebody who will be honest with you. And thank you, Hannah, for that. But listen, it's not easy to deal with a man who is honest because sometimes some honest men who really don't know how to lie, they will admit to some things that it will almost drive you crazy, you know? But it's good to be with somebody who is honest. At least you don't have to be playing detective around them. And by the power of Almighty God, sisters, God will give you your own man. God will alter your path. God will direct you to where you will find somebody who will celebrate you every day. In Jesus' mighty name. Okay. Auntie Grace, thank you for hanging out with me. Auntie Grace said, Yubi, how come you are rolling solo without bass bows? Where are real fam? Actually, this is the trends. I'm just doing political trend this morning. So it's just 1 hour, 30 minutes show. And because of the time, I know a lot of people might be busy. And today is Saturday. So that's why I know Grigo call anybody. And besides, they stressed me yesterday. Jesus. Sister Grace, go back and watch yesterday's show. Yes, Yoruba Demons. That's the title. That show, whoo! That yesterday show was really, really fun. I laugh tire. We get bass both inside. We argue inside. You know your baby girl, Abby now. Abby literally, Abby and Honey Babe, they literally won't choke my throat yesterday, but I was enjoying every part of it. It was crazy yesterday. Oh, see Zeno. Zeno was here yesterday to with her wahala. Oh God, I beg. So today I just don't want to bother anybody because I know I'm starting very early and it's a busy weekend as usual. You know, say my weekends they get as it be. So that's it's grace. But thank you very much, man. Zeno Mama, how you doing, baby? You see, Zeno don't start to. You see the way I'm talking like a gentleman now. All the new people that are seeing me today now, they're kind of like, oh wow, I love the way he talks. His accent is beautiful. That African accent is so good. You know, they are feeling me. So Zeno, don't start. Okay, Biko, wanyo, Sheregodi. All right, my breakfast is ready. Thank you, baby. Just drop it. All right. My breakfast is ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we draw the curtain. Sister Grace say, I will. I was in and out because of jet lag. I know, Auntie Grace. I'm so happy and I thank God for safe journey. I hope you enjoy our America, Auntie Grace. You see that America is a beautiful place, fantastic place, nice weather, nice people, kind people, fine people. We Americans, oh my God. In case when you guys see me next, don't call me Nigerian. I'm no longer Nigerian. I'm American, you know. Like I talk like my Gen Z children. I'm American. I'm not African. In fact, you Africans, go back to your country. We don't want ya. Africans, go back to your country. We don't want ya. Oh my God. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out with me. God bless you. Um, as I'm exiting now, please listen to my guy. You know, I love my guy so much. I hope the video share. All right, good. So, my guy, very dark man. I woke up this morning and I saw his apology video. Whatever I mean, you know, very dark man. Very dark man apology sometimes never even an apology. I don't even know, but I think he's actually he's genuine on this one. So uh you guys have started now, eh? Brad new to full said, I enjoyed today's show, just chilled. You see, my dear, I'm a gentleman. Zeno say, wait, you no longer a traditional man. Zeno, have you seen a sexy, handsome African traditional man? I am traditional American man. Zeno, leave me. Sister Oyi, how have you been, ma? You're welcome. All right. Okay, so my guy, very dark man, published this apology video. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel his pain with this apology video, but there's just something about VDM that he really can't just say things without adding some extra. But whichever way, I pray that people will accept his apology. So he apologized to Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. He apologized to businessmen in Nigeria. If you watch the coffee show I did 3 days ago when I analyzed a very dark man and all the issues he's contending with in Nigeria, you know I pinpoint a couple of things dude is doing wrong. Maybe somebody get to him and they talk to him. So he published this apology video. And I want to beg you, fellow Nigerians, to please forgive him, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Please listen to Very Dark Man. Bye bye.
Sent visit to China and talking about prices of some products that are shipped to Nigeria have caused a lot of controversies to the point where some Igbo persons feel like I am spoiling their business, you know, and they go further to say I hate the Igbos and I am targeting the Igbos. First of all, I would really like to apologize to some of these Igbo people that feel this way, I am really, really sorry if you feel this way. It was never my intention to do all of these things, you know, but I want you to understand that I am really, really sorry. I am not sorry because of what is happening. I am sorry because this is what comes when change is about to come. More businesses are going to suffer. A lot of people would suffer. Some people might even buy in the process for change to come. That is how the world works. You know, for some things to be better, a lot of people will lose and a lot of people will gain. It's going to affect the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you feel my trip to China and me talking about product and exposing prices is me hating the Igbos, you are actually not alone, because a lot of people actually feel like I hate them as well. Let's take some of the Yorubas. Some of the Yorubas, anytime I talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Sheyi Tinubu, they feel like, oh, now that it is their turn, that the Yoruba man is president, I am talking against this regime. But when Buhari is there, I did not talk, you know. But then I didn't have social media, of course. So they feel like I hate the Yorubas. And a lot of them also feel like I belong to the obedience camp, and the obedience and the Igbos are using me to fight the Yoruba regime, you know. So they also feel like I hate them. Now, surprisingly, a lot of Hausa people also feel like I hate them. They say, oh, when I talk about Dangote and some of these Hausa people, they say, oh, Very Dark Man hates Hausa people, he's coming for Hausa business people, he's full of hate, you know. So they feel that way as well. So the Igbos, some of you that feel this way, that I hate you, you are not alone in all of this, you know. And also the Christians, you know, when I talk about churches and how they use religion to milk the people, you know, they feel like I hate Christians as well. They say I hate Christians. Very Dark Man hates Christians. He's trying to ruin the Christian faith. He has been sent to spoil Christianity. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm even in court with a pastor that feels like I'm ruining his business because I say, oh, don't buy this water, you know, don't buy this spiritual or miracle products. I'm in court because I talk against those things. So, you know, you are not alone if you think I hate the Igbos. It's round, you know, it's going round. Tomorrow, it might be the Efik. It might be the Ijaw people tomorrow. Do you understand? It's going to go round. That's just the truth. So don't think I hate you. But if you feel that way, good for you. That is what comes when change is about to come. Do you understand? So I don't know, you know. And some of you too, when they claim Rattles, I hope tomorrow when it's your turn to, well, if you reach your own tribe, I hope you can take it too. Do you understand? So my point for this video is, you people will continue to cry, but change is actually coming. You know, people are not happy. Why is he exposing prices of all of these things? You know, this is business and all. Personally, I don't care about a lot of you, you know. It's my view that matters, not yours. I am the one that goes there. It's my money I spend. You understand? It's my time, my energy. So if you feel those type of ways, your business. So I've been called a lot of names. It's not today, you know, manipulator. Oh, no, the recent one is Very Dark Man Don't Cast. No, they did Very Dark Man Don't Cast. They came with manipulation. Now they're back to Very Dark Man Don't Cast. You know, they will come with a lot of things, right? But at the end of the day, this is what happens when change is about to come. Do you understand? This is what happens when change is about to come. Oh, Very Dark Man, when are you going to land a container? When are you going to land a container? Guess what? Do you know that I actually never directly say, oh, I'm going to be packing containers to come to Nigeria. But guess what? Now I will. It's not going to be easy, bro. There's a lot of cartels, there are a lot of people, you know, but change, I have internet. Internet is to my advantage now, you know. So I'm sorry if you feel I hate you as an Igbo person. Congratulations, you are not the only one that feel that way. Some Yorubas feel that way. Some Hausa feel that way. A lot of Christians feel that way because they feel like I'm spoiling things. I'm talking against their pastors. You know, it's very dark man is talking about the pastors. He's disrespectful to pastors. You know, he doesn't have respect. He does not know man of God. Da 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 da. Some Muslims also feel that way. You know, a lot of people. So guess what? It is not new. It is not new. And I need to address this. There's a whole news. When I saw the list, they drop one list, say all the people where very dark man don't fight with. They put a lot of name. I would just appeal to you people that I like the cruise when you add those names. It's interesting. But you people should take out Obi Kubana's name, and this is why I say take out his name. Because unknowing to a lot of you, the whole thing that you people think happened, I and Obi Kubana are very, very cool. You know, as a matter of fact, that same week that you people were blah, 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 I was supposed to attend when Fold 6 came out. He sent me an invite, right? He sent me an invite, but it was happening in Lagos, and I needed to go. I had already booked my flight, so I could not make it. I was just coming back from Lagos that period, you know, the invite. I was supposed to be there. If I see Obi Kubana today, do you understand? I heal him. I'm not gonna say.
Oh God. Anyway, thank you everybody. I see the real fam are getting the building. Unfortunately, I got to go now. Sister Oyin, you know, leave my boy alone, oh, Sister Oyin. VDM na my guy, oh, and I know say na my rat party with that. Sister Natu, how you doing, ma'am? Make una leave my guy alone. I see somebody said VDM VDM can never apologize. Anyway, let me just quickly uh correct one impression from VDM video. Can I say correct impression, or maybe just a quick advice, and I can finally call it a day and leave here. Here, here is the list. The list VDM mentioned. Can you guys see the list? If you can see the list, just drop one real quick. Can you see it? So this is the list of people they say VDM have had issue with, and I double check the list. The list long, but I don't think this is the full list. Complete. So tell me if the list complete or not. VDM fought with many people that I can't even remember. Sister, how you say, which boy? VDM make my skin crawl. He's just so calculatingly shady. Sister, how you leave my boy alone? Leave my boy alone. Oh, eh? Okay. So this list, I think I asked my girls to help me generate this list one time, but this lady took her time to go to the internet and publish a list of people who don't get wahala with VDM. It starts with Jenny's Glow, then IZ. Okay, is that IZ the that one with the UK where they talk yeah? Is that the lady? So it say Jenny's Glow, IZ, Blessing CEO. Queen Mother. I think Queen Mother is Iyabo Ojo. Tonto, this one ignored him. Obi Kubana, he ignored. Then Portable, Cedar Budge, Bobrisky, Faz, Ashmushi, Don Jazzy, he ignored him. Fina, Nedu Wazubia, Nkechi Blessing, and Davido. I think Davido ignored him too. Yeah. But I don't think this is the full list because I can still remember currently now he's fighting with B Lord, and he's also fighting with his Chinese. How do I call that Chinese guy now? They call him Chinese Ross Boss or something, but it is what it is. So I think there are still more people. And Mercy Chinwe, is it Chinwe or Chinwo? Mercy Chinwo, I guess. So Mercy Chinwo is not on this list. Hey, thank you, Hannah. Hannah say Pastor Jeremiah. That pastor don't suffer for VDM hand. I swear. I guess anytime that pastor wake up, he go first do special prayer. Say, God, the one where I want to do today, make this stupid boy no see me. Oh." Anyway, the lesson I want to extract from this is that when you see somebody like very dark man coming for you or anything, ignore him. For people like very dark man, nothing pains them more than ignoring them. They can't take it. So if you are on this internet space, there are people you have to ignore. Especially when you look at that person, say you don't even reach your level or anything. I don't know if you don't understand, you know, reach your level, because I know some people might think, what do you mean? Very dark man is a big boy, or you get money, or you get that. Look, listen, there are people who don't have money, but the influence they've got, the people that listen to them, and all of that is more than money. It's not about money. I know Gen Z think everything revolves around money. Make una no verse. Everything is not about money. So if somebody like very dark man drag you, he come for you. Forget all those million. Oh, he get NGO, he get this. Your best bet is to ignore him. Nothing pepper people like that more than ignoring them. As soon as you ignore them, they will do maybe one or two or three video, and you still ignore them. They will begin to feel stupid. So they'll quickly move on to something else. If you watch Donaza had a video on Very Dark Man. He called it VDM 101. Go watch it. And we have always preached it here too. The best thing is to ignore people like this. Now, having said that, again, I'm still a supporter of VDM because of the good work he's doing. I'm just having problem with the way he's moving nowadays. No direction, but I don't blame him. I've told you guys my own conclusion that Very Dark Man is a content creator. And content creators are always looking for content. So if they don't have videos out there, if there's nothing to drag them about, it means they are not making money. Okay? It means they are not making money. So VDM is still a great guy. He's doing his best. It's just that sometimes when God puts you on a project, the project may grow to a point that it will be bigger than you, and that's when you need help. That's when you need to begin to reach out to people who can come in and help you set the project right. But anyway, I have a question for you guys, and please answer this question honestly. How many of you takes time to pray for very dark man? Honest question. How many of you really take time out to say one or two prayer for very dark man? You may not like someone, but you can still pray for them. I'm just saying, let us pray for very dark man. Thank you for hanging out with me on today's trendy topics, trending political topics. I really enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Uh, oh, Lady G said, I think he's telling the masses that they haven't seen anything yet. Life will continue moving on. It is what it is. So now to say VDM and pride now 5 and 6. This ain't no freaky apology. I agree with you, Sister Natu. I thought he was apologizing, but the content now I don't know. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah said I do. Ajike said I do. Thank you very much for praying for him. Sister Oyin said he said change is coming. Which change? I don't pray for someone who is fooling people and who has ulterior motives. Actually, I don't think he's fooling people. I think VDM is just doing things the best way he knows how to do it. If you look at him very well, he is more or less like an island. When you embark on some of this journey, you are going to lose friends. You will lose a lot of them. And VDM seems to be that type of person who gained friends easily and lost them very quick. It's just what I observe anyway. That may not be true, but it seems like he's the type of guy who easily gained friends and then lost them real quick. I'm observing now, lately, I've not been seeing Kokopi around him that much. I'm not saying anything is going wrong, but I haven't seen Kokopi around him that much. And with the number of people I've seen VDM get close to and then do a 360 and now beginning to have issue with them, I wouldn't even be surprised if him and Kokopi are fighting. Because one, even though VDM is a great guy, he's doing amazing thing, VDM has ego and pride. Team VDM, Rattles that are watching, we are on the same team, but sometimes when you have to call some things out, VDM has pride and ego. All right. Now, pride and ego are both good and bad depending on how you use them. All of us, we get ego, we get pride. This is just a test. Put a 1 in the chat. If you think, say, you no get pride or ego, drop 1 in the chat. Anybody right now? I think we have like 150 people watching. If you think me, as somebody, I no get pride, I no get ego, drop 1 in the chat. Just drop 1, and I will tell you what I think. Everybody, every individual who values themselves, everybody who knew they are worth something, it must come with pride, and ego must follow. If you don't have ego, everybody will disrespect you. Yes. So, ego is both good and bad depending on when and how you use it. Okay? So, anybody waiting say, oh, no, Uncle Ben, no, me, as I did like this, I no get pride, I no get ego. Drop 1 in the chat. So, when I say very dark man, get pride and ego. If you are a rattle, don't think that, oh, Uncle Ben, you are putting this guy down. He's not putting him down. All of us get pride. Me, where they follow you talk now, my own pride and ego, you reach roof self. Okay? But the question is, when do you use it? When do you show people you get pride and you get ego, because it comes handy. It's actually one of the weapons you need to survive in this life where we dey now. But too much of everything is bad. That is how our papa back in Africa used to tell us and our mama. Hey, finest C, how you doing? Watching live from Ghana in the city of Accra. Hey, my brother, be my sister. Thank you. You know, I've told you guys before that we Nigerians and Ghanaians, we are 5 and 6. That's why I know they put my mouth for Nigeria and Ghana fight with the 5 and 6. And you know what happened between brothers? Brothers and sisters, they fight all the time. So we and Ghana, anytime you see Nigeria drag Ghana or Ghana they drag Nigeria, no go there and say, oh, I'm in Nigeria, I want to go and fight. You will just mess up yourself. We are one. Forget us. Thank you, my brother watching from Ghana. So please, pride is a good thing, no. All right. But please, Biko, know when to use that card. Very dark man don't know how to control his pride and ego. That is why in this sincere apology video he made now, he still make the apology video look bad towards the end. This is where your friend steps in. This is where the people who really like you, this is where they come in and guide you. I've told you guys before, this channel right here, this UB channel, I have no clue when I was starting this channel, but whatever this channel looks like to you now, nothing saying on my brain, no. Majorly, my sisters, where they this real farm, and my uncles, they are the one who make this channel what it is right now. And by grace of God, we are growing. I don't know what happened, but we are getting more subscribers now, almost every day. So I'm just telling you, by grace of God, this channel is growing because I'm listening. The sisters, the brothers, the uncles, sometimes they will come and say, Ben, no, that thing where you talk, don't say it. Oh, Ben, I think you should do this one. Oh, Ben, I think you should do that one. That is how you move. I get pride and ego, my own rich roof, like I'm saying. But when people talk, that pride and ego, you have to bury it and listen, because they are the one who are watching. And most time, they are the one who want you to be successful. Now, person when won't make you succeed, now go tell you, say, brother, move like this, brother, move like that. People when no want make you succeed, they gonna criticize, they go criticize. They will go back, go talk about them. But the one that really likes you, they'll come say, don't do that too. Don't do this. So. And one of the hallmark of a great man or woman is the ability to admit that you are wrong and apologize. And when you apologize sincerely. Do not attach any condition or any form of mockery or anything. People should look at you and see that really you apologize and they will forgive and move on. So please, on behalf of Very Dark Man, I want to beg you, accept his apology. In the try, God will help him. Let's continue to pray for him. Okay. Nobody is perfect. All right. So that's that from me. I see somebody is asking, what's the topic for today? Anyway, this is political trend. I just covered some of the trending topics in Nigeria and in Africa. And as a quick recap, we spoke about Sowore. Sowore in Nigeria has been rearrested. We also talked about President Tinubu. The president fired his service chiefs and he replaced them. Some people said he fired them because of the coup plot and things like that. And then I also spoke about President Trump. His administration is trying to deport Abrego Gesia to Liberia. So if you miss it, go back and watch. Thank you very much, everybody. Financy, thank you for that. Financy said, ours is not a real fight to boss. We have this game center where we always argue every evening and people don't take us seriously. Honestly, thank you, Gary. That's what I'm talking about. You see, we Ghanaians and Nigerians no put mouth for our matter. Now we don't dey drag each other, no be today. So anytime Nigerians go to Ghana and they go, they do funny thing, or Ghana come Nigeria, or maybe on this internet space, I don't take it seriously. I just look at it and laugh and just go. Because we are Ghanaians, as well as Cameroonians, blood of Zachariah. Now another set of people be that. And if you watch well, Ghana, Cameroon, and Nigeria, our behavioral pattern they similar. But now we are Ghana, now I know say we be 5 and 6 the most. They call Nigerians scammers. Go to Ghana, they go show you shaggy. You define beautiful woman, go to Ghana, go to Nigeria, you'll see them, as well as other part of Africa anyway. So thank you, my brother, for that. I appreciate you. Hannah's VDM was not apologizing. He isn't saying he did anything wrong. He was saying he's on a mission, and many people will get hurt because of the change his actions is bringing. He was just teasing them. Well, I don't tire for Jare, but thank you, Hannah. Papa said, nice topics. This looks like an intellectual stream. Oh, God bless you. We appreciate you, my brother. Papa said, are you Ghanaian? My brother, I be Ghanaian, I be Nigeria, but I'm a Nigerian anyway. In Nigeria, in the US, but I'm a citizen of everywhere. All right, this is where I'm drawing the curtain. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all. In case if any of my sisters or anybody is coming live later, I'll let you know. But for me, this is it for me for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you, Auntie Grace, for helping me for the moderation. Comfort Adagri, Balogun, thank you very much. Zeno, Sister Onyi, G, GC, thank you very, very much. Doopsy Todd, thank you, I appreciate you. All right, God bless you, everybody.